Desert Isle Crafting. This is Christy. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm very excited. Today is day 3 of entry into the giveaway, the cross-stitch giveaway. I absolutely love your comments. Thank you so much. I just find them so interesting. I just have so much in common with you all. And your kindness. I thank you for watching my videos. I thank you for subscribing. That's what this giveaway is all about. Hello to all our new subscribers. If you didn't watch my videos I had a video on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and I am asking 2 questions per video. You need to put the answers in the comments. So 2 questions Tuesday, 2 questions yesterday, and then there'll be the 2 final questions today. 6 questions altogether, and answering those gives you an entry into the drawing, which is going to be on Saturday. Tomorrow I will do a video so that if you didn't answer the questions and you want to go get caught up on watching to see what they were, you can just put them all in the comments on tomorrow's video too. If you're an international subscriber or viewer and you want to enter, feel free, except I will pay the shipping, but I will not pay the customs and duty taxes, or however your country does that. Just so you know, you'll be responsible for that. So if you want to that's not a problem for you, go ahead and enter. But if it's a problem, then please don't. Let's see. Today, did you guys know Joann has their floss on sale today for 43 cents a skein? Yeah, they do. And so last night, because I'm trying to gather material for a Heaven and Earth design, and I'm almost got all my floss. I just need maybe 22, 23 more skeins. So I went to the Joann's app last night because we've got a store in town. I do a lot of just ordering in their app and then picking it up, so I just save myself some time. So I go in their app, and their prices are all marked down on the floss to 43 cents. So I've got my little list, and I'm throwing them all in my shopping cart. I mean, I'm getting like maybe 2 or 3 of a color, and not a whole lot. In the 10 minutes it took me to do that, by the time I went to check out, all the floss was sold out for pickup in my store. So I was a little upset. Yes, I have to admit, I was a little frustrated and a little upset. So I will be at Joann's this morning when they open up at 9 o'clock because I want to get my floss. And if my store is sold out because somebody went online and bought it all, then I'll have to go someplace else. But I hope it's not like that in your area. You can order it online, but I'm cheap. I don't want to pay shipping if I don't have to. Unless there's a coupon that gives me free or reduced shipping, then bonus. So yeah, check it out. 43 cents. That's awesome for floss, especially if you've got some, holidays, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas projects you want to work on. Now's the time to get your floss. And the sale's good through Saturday. Okay, so today we are going to talk about Dimensions kits. I haven't done that yet. And Dimensions has been making cross-stitch kits for quite some time. I have a couple here I want to show you. Now this is the deer scene. Isn't he beautiful? He is so pretty. 12 by 12 inches, 30.4 by 30.4 centimeters. That shows them all framed up. Let's take a look at him. I think in the heat out here when I had it delivered, the back got a little melty. Okay. Now let me get that picture, because I won't have the glare on it now. But you know what? It's stuck to the bag. So, all right. So the pattern comes in 2 sections. We've got the bottom section. Over here is the chart. Now these are combined colors. So when you see a symbol like that, it's going to say 1 strand of light purple, 1 strand of light gray blue, and you sew that on that symbol. This is a backstitch chart and what colors you use, along with a French knot on there. To find the center of the pattern, you just follow these dark arrows. So it would be Right up here would be the center of your pattern if you start in the center, or if you grid, you could start your grid there and work it out so that then you can start wherever you want to. The symbols on this are really super clear. I don't have an artist name for this one. It's just a dimensions kit. Very, very pretty. Very clear, very simple, not a whole lot of colors as far as their symbols. Super easy to read. Directions in all different languages. It gives you really good directions too on how to get started. What is wrong with my camera? I had a viewer ask me how you get started with cross stitch. Well, one of these kits would be a really good way to learn. You can find these on sale all over if you just do a little research, even on eBay, Amazon, instead of like the fabric shops. I see things on sale all the time, and that's just the kind of shopper I am, because money is important, and if you can save a few bucks then, and you don't have to pay shipping, I say go for it. So it tells you how to stitch, how to separate strands, how to look at the chart and the key, and how to work cross stitch. Most of y'all know this, but what I find really super important with cross stitch is, one, hey, it's your project, do it however you want, but for it to look its best, you need to keep your stitches in the same direction, especially that top stitch. So you may I start off on the lower left. I do my first cross from lower left to top right, and then my second cross is from bottom right to top left, or top left to bottom right, whatever I'm doing. So anyway, I always make sure that the right to left stitch is on top. Other people do that the opposite, which is fine. Just make sure they're all going the same way. That's the most important thing. Really super easy instructions. Okay, there we go. Now this one has the top, along with the key on the symbols and what colors you need to use. So when it says combine colors only, then you'll go over to that other chart I just showed you, and it will tell you what colors to combine for that. I thought that he was absolutely beautiful, the way he's got like the sunrise or the sunset in the trees and all the beautiful forest, the way they designed that. The back stitching you can see is really just his outline, so that really would be easy to follow. You don't have really anything going on in there. And then we have the 14 count Ada. Let's take a look at that. Nice and clear. Little on the stiff side, but hey, that'll change as you work it. Stiff enough you could sew in hand if you wanted to. And then we get on to, a needle. The needle. Let's get on to the floss. Now these are not DMC coded. It didn't say anything on there about these being DMC colors. So I am thinking there is a conversion chart online where you can put in DMC floss numbers and it'll convert it to the corresponding DMC color in case you run out of floss. Yes, I'm pretty sure these would all be covered by DMCs. So they have this really nicely done where it tells you, for instance with this one, 36-inch strands, 7 of them, and then that number. So we've got our 7 strands, the way they're attached on the back, very securely, by the way, which I really like. Just pull one out. Don't need to cut it off, just pull it out, and then it keeps all the rest of your, the ones you're still not using, it keeps them nice and secure. Very nice colors. This isn't going to be a super big one. If you do run into a problem with dimensions and you run out of floss, just send them an email, or not send them an email. Go to their website and send them a message and they will get back to you. I believe the website for Dimensions is simplicity.com. I think they own Dimensions. I had to send a customer service message to them about their paint by numbers. Is it Paintworks? Yeah, I have big problems with their paint. And yeah, they answered me back, and that's where I saw dimensions. I could have chosen that, so that's good to know, because I tried to look dimensions up, and it said due to COVID their website was down. I was thinking, wow, how do you get in touch with them then if you have a problem? So just by chance, because of the paint by number, I found it that way. All right, so isn't that a pretty kit? I love that kit. I think the deer is adorable. I think he's very, very regal. Very regal. Now this one, I had to get it straight away. It's the Gold Collection Wreath of All Seasons. And I love wreaths. I used to make wreaths. And I have a wreath collection on my wall. This is so up my alley. It is so pretty. It is a design by Karen Avery. It's 14 by 14 inches, which is 38.1 centimeters by 38.1 centimeters. What a pretty, pretty wreath. Looks like there'd be just quite a bit of back stitching. Needle. There is our needle. Let's take a look at this. Nice plastic folder, which is better than that plastic bag. You can actually use this for your project if you wanted to. The packaging on this is very, very nice. Okay. So, gives you instructions again. The edges of these Adas aren't serged, so it's saying to use masking tape. I don't know if I agree with that. I think I would do some basting along the edges, because it could leave it really gooey, which isn't necessarily a good thing. But really super good in-depth instructions in a bunch of languages. This gives you your symbol charts for color. It says it's a sorting list. Colors are separated into bundles to aid you in sorting. So these flosses, I don't think, are these the extras maybe? Are not as separated up as, well, they are. So why did they do that? Let's see. Okay, where would it say sorting list? Well, looks like all the threads are sorted the same way as the last one was. Now, did I ask you your question for the day? Your first question? Sorry, so late. The first question is, do you use a Q-snap, a hoop, or do you sew in hand? I'm real curious about that, because I've used them all three. Right now, I'm working on some stamped kits that are so stiff that I sew them in hand. But I'd like to know how you do it and what you have found. So that's question number 1. Comment below, along with your answer to question number 2 for your final 6 questions. Okay, so we've got 10 strands of this number. Wow, very long strands. Very pretty colors. All kinds of colors when they give you 2 of these. 2 full ones. All kinds of really pretty colors. I'm going to only show you a little section of the design. They do give you a page on the back here that shows you what part of the wreath is on what page. And looking at it, you can see that it's very, very plain and clear and easy to read. And this again would be, oh, they actually give us 2 needles. That's nice. Finding the center point of your fabric, which it looks like, oh, they almost did, but not quite. You'd have to change that. And then gridding it out. Some people don't grid, some people can just wing it on their own. I could have done that. I did do that long time ago, but now I don't trust myself anymore. Probably because I can't see very good. But yeah, nice fabric. This is an off-white ivory color, I would say. Very nice and clear. We've got cross stitch, tells you all the cross stitch colors. And then this is back stitch colors. And then there's combined colors. Let's see. It gives you the names of all your colors. It just doesn't give you DMC codes. It shows you how to cross stitch, shows you how to back stitch. Oh, sorry. Here's the rest. You see if there was combined colors, but I'm not seeing it. So, 4 pages of pattern. Isn't this just beautiful? I just love this. The 4 Seasons wreath. It's so very, very pretty. I've seen a lot of wreaths by Dimensions like this. They've got, with seashells and just all kinds of different types of wreaths that I just think are so pretty. So I love this. I think this is great. Quality-wise, Gold Collection is pretty good. I'm happy with Gold Collection. The only complaint I have about this is that the edges aren't serged. But that's the only complaint I have. And the fact they do not do the DMC numbers in case you need to get a replacement, or even if you save your extra floss. Let's say you got a good amount of floss left over. Yeah, you would have to do a little searching to find out what the corresponding DMC code is, but really that's not any big deal. Doesn't take very long to do. You can even download and print out a chart and just hold on to it in case. So this is what I have for you today, are these 2 Dimensions kits. I'm curious if you have made a Dimensions kit before. How pretty, huh? Nice plastic pocket to hold it in too. So today's second question is, how long have y'all been cross stitching? Did you start to do it when you were a kid? I know my great-grandmother taught me when I was in elementary school. Did you learn that way? Or did you just decide to pick it up on your own? It's an art that I hope doesn't disappear. It's been going on for hundreds of years, and it just doesn't seem to me anyway that it's passed down enough. Oh, sorry about the light. I should never put plastic under here. I should learn. So that's our second question. How long have you been cross stitching? So if you don't want to leave your comment today, it's okay. Tomorrow you'll be able to leave all 6 answers if you so desire. And it is the final entry day tomorrow. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to give away stuff. I cannot wait to give away stuff to y'all. As my way of saying thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos and putting up with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never in a million years dreamed anyone would even watch me. I was just doing it for fun. So, today has just started off not well. So there you go. You got your 2 questions. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mexico had another big earthquake early this morning. Please send good thoughts their way. It is huge. And it's very, very sad to hear that. Yeah, please send good thoughts their way. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.